Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the weekly changelog. This week we're covering a few updates to the PlanetScale platform. Let's dive in. First up, we've added support for 10 new Postgres extensions. Among them is Earth Distance, which calculates great circle distances between points on Earth. This can be useful for applications that need to show nearby location, sort by distance, or other location-based services. Another newly supported extension is PG Row Locks, which shows you exactly which rows in your database are currently locked and what's waiting for them. You can identify which specific rows are causing bottlenecks and which queries are fighting over the same data. You can review the other extensions right here, or over at our changelog at planetscale.com/changelog. All these extensions are available to use now. Just connect through your default Postgres role to enable them. Next, PlanetScale Managed has received its 2025 PCI DSS certification as a Level 1 service provider. Previously, PCI compliance only covered AWS deployments, but it now extends to any PlanetScale Managed deployment, whether it's in your own AWS account or GCP account. Next up, we've released an update to our disk autoscaler for Postgres clusters. Disk autoscaling automatically manages your EBS volume scaling to prevent disk exhaustion and to optimize costs. Running out of disk space can halt database operations, but over-provisioning wastes money. The update we've shipped this week is that we can now automatically shrink disk sizes if we detect you're oversized, which can help you save costs. It kicks in when your disk usage drops below 12 to 25%, depending on your current size. You can manage autoscaling on your cluster configuration page under the Storage tab. Here, you can enable or disable autoscaling altogether, or set a minimum and maximum disk size. Next, we have a nice quality of life improvement for pgvector users. You can now set pgvector parameters globally at the database level. Previously, you had to run set commands in every session to configure things like index build parameters or search settings. Now you can just configure these once globally and they'll apply to all connections automatically. To do this, go to your Extensions tab on your cluster configuration page, click the Vectors checkbox, and set the parameters right there. Finally, we've launched a new events page on our website. Head to planetscale.com/events to see all our upcoming conferences, talks, meetups, and webinars in one place. We have 2 events coming up in the next month. First, a meetup with Convex, where we'll discuss the impact your database and developer experience has on scaling your startup. The week after that, we're hosting our second ever Vitesse night. We'll have Uber and some of the other largest Vitesse users presenting about how they use Vitesse. You don't have to be a Vitesse user to attend. This is a great meetup for anybody interested in databases, or if you're curious about how huge organizations run databases at petabyte scale. That's it for this week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.